So everyone, hi, this is Race Reacts here, and so today I'm going to be watching RWBY, the last episode of RWBY, Volume 6, Episode 13. It's titled Our Way, and yeah, it's 23 minutes and 39 seconds, so this is definitely the end episode, last episode. So my predictions before I go into watching this, so there's that giant monster, the Grimm, that's attacking Argus. And my prediction is that, how's it all going to end? I think RWBY and the gang are going to escape because Cordovan, the crazy old lady who was piloting that mech, she just went off her rocker. Like, she just went crazy and attacked them. And RWBY in the last episode was trying to be reasonable, but no one wants to listen. She didn't want to listen. And they immobilized her. You can watch the video, if you've been keeping up with RWBY. If this is your first time watching RWBY, then what are you doing watching my reaction channel? I know, I'm wearing a white shirt and it's really bright from the light. I should have worn a darker shirt. I'll probably wear a darker shirt for the, let's see, I'll just lean back more. Because it's too bright for you guys, it's like, ooh, I'm glowing, I'm all holy, no, not really. Anyway, you can see my aura. Anyway, so yeah, I think, definitely... my thoughts, they're gonna leave because they can't deal with the Grimm. That thing is huge. It's gigantic. You need like something powerful to get rid of it. And so they're just gonna have to evacuate. Everyone in Argus is gonna evacuate. Pretty sure RWBY and the gang are gonna take Jean's sister and their child. So Saffron and what's her name? Saffron and Tempura, no, gosh dang it, Saffron and the other spice, there's Tamarick and Saffron. So those are the two girls, and they're probably gonna take them away because help them escape because in an airship because Jean's sisters are important. That was my cell phone. Anyway, then we have what else? Oh yeah, then they're gonna have to show us. Oh, why they? My goodness, I'm very popular. But they're gonna have to also show General Ironwood and what's going on there. So General Ironwood, they're gonna have to show, and him fighting off the two what's this guy's name? Tyrion. He's gonna fight off Tyrion, and he's gonna fight off who else is he gonna fight off? Tyrion and Watts. So Tyrion and Watts are going to Atlas, which means General Ironwood is gonna have to fight him off, and then it's gonna probably end on that note that they're gonna take over Atlas, and that means RWBY and the gang are gonna go to Atlas and encounter Dr. Watts and Tyrion. And then as for Emerald might actually disband and become a good guy in this episode. I think she's going to be a good guy. Also, Raven, they haven't shown. Last volume, they showed Raven and the end scene, and she showed up to talk to Ty, and they haven't shown that yet, so they should at least mention that, do a reference that Raven and Ty are going to help out. Maybe not in this episode, but maybe a cut scene. They always have an end credit scene. So hopefully they show Raven again. Oh my goodness, there's so many things going on in my house. Okay, don't worry about what that was. But yeah, so anyway, there's, what else was I going to say? Oh, good. Hold on, I just lost it. Because so many things. Oh, Raven. So Raven and Ty, they should show, hopefully. I like to see that. Just an end credit scene of what happens to them. or if not in this episode or an end credit scene, at least at the next volume, volume 7. My goodness, I'm busy. Calm down. Sorry. So volume 7, they better show Ty and Raven show up, and I think Raven will change her mind and help out because, I feel like she has a change of heart. Raven's gonna have a change of heart. Ty might influence her too with that, but I think she's gonna have a change of heart because of Yang, her daughter, is being so brave and taking on the world, to destroy Salem. Then we have we still need to finish Neo and Cinder. They have their plot, or their little side deal. We need to figure out what's going on there. I mean, is Neo going to show up with Cinder and Atlas and fight and meet up with Tyrion and Watts, or are they going to go to Argus? Probably go to Argus. That's where Cinder knows they're in Argus. So is Cinder and Neo going to show up in Argus and fight Team RWBY? Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Just the stuff. Also, spoiler alert, just want to say, heads up, spoiler. Okay, so if you're watching this, you don't know what's going on, stop watching it. Why are you even watching this video if you don't know what RWBY is? Go check it out by Rooster Teeth. Alright, anywho, not sponsored, by the way. This video is not sponsored by Rooster Teeth or RWBY. Anyway, getting back to it, what was I going to say? Oh, goodness. Oh, last episode, it's crazy, Adam died. Oh, I mean, I know he's a bad character, he's a bad guy, like Roman Tortrick was a bad guy, but I liked Roman Tortrick, he was such a cool character. He really was. And then I liked Adam. I mean, yeah, he was psychotic and crazy, but he was a cool bad guy. He had a nice design, he had cool powers, and then I knew that he was going to die. When I saw that last episode, I knew he was going to go because I was thinking to myself, what else is he going to do? I mean, his whole motive, the character's motive is gone. I mean, what, he wants to control Blake? Okay, that's wrong, and Blake's already over him. He can't really do much with controlling her anymore, so that character arc is out, or whatever, that character motive is out. Second motive is he wanted to rule the White Fang to put humans in their place because he thinks that Faunus are better than humans. But that character arc or character motive is gone because no one wants to follow him after he was such a coward at the Battle of not Beacon, but the Battle of the other one. The last volume he ran away. So clearly, no one wants to be with him because he's a coward. And so anyway, it's just they could have done more with his character, with Adam's character. I didn't like how they ended it like they did, but it is what it is. It's Rooster Teeth. But I felt like they could have done more with him. But I knew he was going to die because I was thinking, okay, in this volume someone's going to die just to make... Because there has to be stakes in a story, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about meat steaks, like, oh, I'm going to eat a steak today. Funny, wordplay, huh? Anyway, there has to be stakes in a story. You have to have a character go through something, and something tragic has to happen to keep your attention. Because if the viewer's watching something and there's not really anything exciting happening, even if there's all this like action and all this stuff going on, if no one really dies or no one really gets injured, severely injured, then it kind of gets boring. You're like, okay, like Superman, no offense to say those fans, I know, jumping from RWBY to Superman to to DC, but Superman, though, he's kind of boring because he just has kryptonite. That's his only weakness. Everything else he can do. So it's like, why do I care about this character? Anywho, so, yeah, getting back to RWBY, it's the same thing with Adam. It's like, or with this volume, I knew that one character had to die, and I was hoping, obviously not one of our good characters like Blake or Yang, I was like, oh god, what if Rooster Teeth killed off another character, like they killed off Pyrrha in Volume 3? It's like, goodness. Again, spoilers, but just saying. And then I'm thinking, so I knew Adam was gonna die because I was just thinking, there's no other way to. What else is he gonna do? What else could they write for this character? If you're writing a character, what else could you add to this character? He's already gone through 2 of his motives are gone. He can't control Blake, and he isn't part of the White Fang. He's not the leader of the White Fang anymore. You know, no one wants to follow him. So he has nothing left for his character. I mean, he could go to the good side. He could be an anti-hero and like Deadpool, you know, or Gambit from X-Men, you know, and be a good guy. And they even gave him that choice. Yang and Blake gave him a choice, saying, hey, you want to be, you want to kill, or, you want to surrender and just leave us alone, and we'll leave you alone, and you can live, and we can live, or do you want to keep fighting us, which means we're going to have to do something to stop you, which is killing him. I mean, they eventually killed Adam, because, you know, it's like, he's not going to stop, and they gave him a choice, and he didn't listen. He was so stupid. He could have been on the good side. But anyway, whatever. I think Adam, his complex, he has a mental complex or something. He has some kind of complex. I think it's, he loved Blake, I think. I mean, he obviously wants to control people, but I think he really deep down loved Blake, and then he thought it was more than what it is. You know, he's like, if you're dating a girl and she thinks to the extreme. So Adam probably thought to the extreme, like, oh, I love you or something, but he couldn't never express it. So instead, his way of expressing his love or affection for Blake was controlling her and manipulating her. So it's a very abusive relationship. Of course, Blake probably didn't see it like that. She just saw it as a partnership, like we're just working together as associates when she was working with the White Fang, that she just wanted justice. But, of course, Adam wanted justice, but in a different way. He wanted to kill people with violence, you know. Blake, wants to bring justice through peace. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I had to say, is this volume's going to be crazy. I'm going to upload this video, and I'll upload my original reaction on Google Drive, and you guys can watch it there. And if you didn't know, if you want to follow me on my other Taekwondo channel, I have a Taekwondo channel. I do martial arts. So ask yourself this: what kind of reaction channel do you want? You know? Because some of you probably follow or watch other reaction channels, but does your reaction channel also do martial arts? Like me? I do reaction channels or reactions, but I also am a martial artist and I stay physically fit. So if you want to see that, learn how to stretch or kick, any kind of Taekwondo, want to check out what Taekwondo is, go check out my channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.